Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Poppy Sapitri. I'm from class 5G. I want to retell the novel I have read before. The title is The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Sherlock Holmes was the first detective consultant in the world. He lived in rented house on Baker Street with his best friend who is also a doctor, John Watson. In most of his adventures, Sherlock is always accompanied by Watson. There are 5 chapters in this novel. The first chapter discusses case in Bohemia. The king, who is a client of Sherlock Holmes, asks for help to find a photograph that proved that he had been in contact with Irene Adele, a low-class woman who would be looked down even by her future in-laws, and treated to the king. After investigating, it turned out that his case was the plan of the former king Irene Adele, who deliberately planned it to be turned into a puzzle. What was done by Irene Adele has managed to impress Sherlock Holmes. In the chapter 2 discuss case of identity. Miss Mary Sutherland went to Sherlock to help her on her future husband, Mr. Hosmer Angel, who ran away ahead for their marriage, whereas before the two of them had never a problem. In the chapter 3, Guy with Lips. This case began when a villa owner, Mr. Neville, was declared missing. Sherlock Holmes himself felt the case was trivial but very complicated. This case was solved for about a week. Sherlock Holmes examined his case. He succeeded in finding Mr. Neville, who has turned out to be a beggar. The reason being a beggar is that his income is far greater than being a journalist. But he promised he would never become a beggar again. In the chapter 4, discuss the adventure of the Ragged Square. Sherlock Holmes is in an unhealthy condition, physically and mentally, exhausted from work that takes up all this time. So Weston forced Sherlock to take a vacation in the interior with him, visiting one of Weston's acquaintances, who could have thought that in a small village that seemed calm and peaceful, it was shocked by the thief of trivial goods, and followed by burglary at the residence, which was even worse because it had climbed lives. Sherlock was unable to refuse when the local legal officers asked for his help. The case that seemed trivial turned out to have led to a heinous conspiracy in order to reap military profits. In the chapter 5, The Adventure of the Devil Foot. Another strange case that Sherlock has also handled is in the Devil's Foot adventure that occurred in Cornwall. This time, there was an oddity where the three Tragedy sisters had a terrible tragedy in which their sister died with and expressions of fear, and another brother went mad. When the youngers who survived because they did not live with them also finally died with the same face full of horrors. The more excited the village. Okay, that's all about the adventure Sherlock Holmes novel. I think enough. Thanks for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.